Give everybody a little time to get in here. You gotta go live.
I know, I was making sure I did everything right.
Hopefully everybody's Christmas was merry and bright. How you doing, Kyle? Good to see you again. I think you missed out on us Friday. We had a pretty awesome group Friday. We ended up opening like 4 jerseys. We kind of did some stuff after the break. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Even did a draft. Little 4-person, 8-team draft for what did we do all in that? A jersey and a opened up the mini helmet. Yeah, we had a pretty crazy Friday night, actually. Just giving everybody a few minutes to get in here, guys. We did make a Facebook group today. We still have the page, which is where you're going to see the live. I will share it once this is over. We'll share the live to the Facebook group. But we started the group, so that way everybody can get on there and communicate a little bit. If you want to trade and deal with cards and stuff like that with people amongst our little, I want to say little family here, and sound cliche, but our little 605 family, so to say. A lot of new people in the break tonight, too. Welcome. We always welcome new people. I think that's great. I love the fact we got new people in tonight. And then some of the same guys. Some people bought quite a few teams tonight. Kyle, Steven, Chris still got his 4 teams. We do have the duck race spot. We'll give away a spot in the duck race. After that tonight, there will only be, after tonight's giveaway spot in the gold standard duck race, there's only going to be 3 spots left in that duck race. Duck race spots are $5 each. Yes, Gino, tonight's is full. Every team sold and every team has been paid for. There's only going to be 3 spots left in that duck race after tonight, so if anybody wants to buy a spot, those duck race spots are $5 each. We will run that race once it's full. Once that race is full, and then that will give somebody a spot in the gold standard break. First place in the duck race gets a free spot. Second place will get a free entry into the next duck race. So we have that. There's a few of you tonight. Kyle, a couple new people from eBay. Juliana, Jim, IGR0. You have a free, or a not a free spot, but a free entry into the random for the free spot. Boys of Summer and Posty Sports all have free entries, and then of course Steven, Chris, and Kyle all have several as well. If you join our Facebook page, it'll tell you how to get free spots into those. And it all has to do with how auctions go on the night. So we'll do that. And then what else we have? When we're done here, if anybody wants to do any personal type stuff, we can definitely do that as well. We'll ship everything out to you tomorrow, unless you ask us not to. I know we're holding stuff for Chris. I think Chris is the only one we're holding for right now that got into tonight's break. We're holding for Mr. O'Connor and Reckless too, and neither one of them were able to get into tonight's break. But if you want us to hold your cards so you throughout the week or one day or whatever, we will hold them, and then that way if you buy into a break tomorrow night or Wednesday until you tell us to ship them, that way we only have to charge you $1 for shipping rather than the $5.49 for shipping. We usually do $4.99, but anytime we have a jersey, we add the 50 cents in, because we don't reach out to you if you do hit the jersey. We don't ask you to pay more for shipping, because if you win a jersey, you're automatically upgraded to priority shipping strictly off of weight. So, yeah. So that is that. If you want us to hold your cards, let us know. Chris, I don't know if you're wanting us to hold. Let us know. We can hold another night for you. That's step 1. Step 2, if you don't want your base, let us know. We won't send your base. Some guys don't want it. If you don't want it, let us know. We won't send it. Otherwise, you get every single card that comes out of the stuff tonight. Is there anything else I need to touch on, Mom?
I don't think so.
Got a lot of people in here already. 15. So that's pretty much everybody, I think. Yeah, 2 more than everybody. So we'll go ahead. We're just going to get going right away, guys. On YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to watch this, a replay of the break right afterwards, you have to go to our Facebook page. YouTube takes like 10 or 12 hours to process. So jump over to the Facebook page, and that will be available for you right away. So anyway, other than that, we will get going right away. Good luck, everybody, tonight. Oh, I should real quick touch on this. Tomorrow's break. We do have an Illusions and a jersey. That's our break tomorrow night. The 5 Illusions and the jersey. And then Wednesday night, we went a little bit with the cheaper break on Wednesday. We have Score Blasters and a jersey on Wednesday night. And if you go onto our eBay page, it'll have everything that you that you need. All the breaks we have coming up. We actually have the same break running back on Monday night, except instead of a Leaf jersey, it's a TriStar. The TriStar jersey is actually what we hit the Joe Burrow on, if any of you have seen that. But good luck, everybody. We'll get going right away. Our temperatures are finally getting up there, too, guys. We're no longer negative during the day. I think we hit a high today of like 8, didn't we?
Yeah, I believe it was 8 or 9 degrees today.
Yeah, the roads even tried to thaw out a little bit. Like there weren't ice roads. Empty box. Okay, we have Andy Dalton, Marcus Peters, Vince Young, and a Quinnen Williams on the laser for the Jets. What's up, Paul? What's up, Chris? Did Chris respond to me when I asked him that, if he wants us to hold his stuff yet for tonight?
No.
Chris, let us know if you want us to hold your stuff again tonight. We do have a little storage locker for you. Joe Theismann, Van Jefferson, a Boogie Basham rookie for the Bills, and an Austin Eckler laser for the Chargers. Hold it for a while. No problem. All right, we have Jamie Collins, Jalen Hurts, Jonathan Taylor, and a Tila orange laser for the Jags. And those of you who are new to us, Carrie is on my left. She does a lot of the sleeving and loading for us when we're trying to fly. There's your Trevor Lawrence orange laser. For the Jags, who had the Jags tonight? Boys of Summer. I think Boys of Summer got in the other night too and didn't hit like anything at all. I felt terrible. Told us not to even worry about sending it. We still sent him some stuff. Scary Terry, Isaiah Simmons, a Simi for the Cowboys, and a Derek Barnett laser for the Eagles. This one will have our silver in it. We have Aaron Jones, Tyus Bowser, a Stephon Diggs silver. Load that one right away, Mom. And a Dak Prescott fireworks. Goes to Chris. I believe, Chris, you got your Cowboys tonight, did you not?
Yep, he said.
I thought so. There's your Dak. This one feels a little chubby. Oh, that's why. Kid reporter in there. Here we have L'Jarius Sneed, Zach Cunningham for the Texans, a Daz Newsome for the Bears, and a Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys. Plus the kid reporter. Box 2. Good luck. Justin Jefferson, Russell Wilson, a Christian Barmore for the Patriots, and a Chris Evans laser. By the way, if you were one of the people that got the 49ers or Patriots tonight, that was a mess up. We usually list them for $49.99, and we don't really care if anybody gets them. So if you got them tonight, congratulations. Did not catch that until yesterday, but they already had bids, so obviously we let her roll. So good luck. I hope we hit something big for you. Kenyon Drake. Carrie and I are 49ers and Patriots fans for those new ones. Juju, Randall Cobb, and a Javon Curse on the laser for the Titans. Going to Steven.
Oh, we didn't get any of the teams here.
That happens. That happens. That's how I felt too. Of course, the way the jersey breaks went the other night, we were selling like 1/4 of the teams and opening a jersey, and we had 2/3 of the, one break we had 2/3 of the teams in the jersey and the helmet, and we didn't get, even then, we can't hit nothing. So, Cole Beasley, we suck at it too. Quinnen Williams, Dwayne Eskridge, and a Jared Goff orange laser. We have Austin Eckler, Latavius Murray for the Saints, Miles Jack, and a Jalen Phillips rookie for the Dolphins. We have Anthony Barr, Eric Dickerson, Joe Tryon for the Bucks, and a Ronald Jones II laser for the Bucks as well. Okay, so with silver in here, we have Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, Michael Pittman Jr. silver for the Colts, and a new recruits T-Law for the Jags. All right, box 3, good luck.
Shirt in the box.
Paul, I actually messed up too. When I sent out stuff the other night, it was so late and we had to get everything sent out on Christmas Eve morning. I forgot to put in your, whatchamacallit? His Justin Jefferson gold plated, remember?
Oh,
said that
you did?
I said that afterwards. I said I forgot to do that.
Shoot.
So we got to send that to him so he has it. But that'll be coming with these ones. And then, Paul, let me know if you want us to hold your stuff, too. If anybody wants us to hold it for the week, we can hold it. Aaron Jones, and save you some shipping throughout the week. Jalen Hurts, Chris Herndon, and a Jacoby Myers.
Throw a ladder.
Mr. Throw a Lateral himself, you're right. We have L'Jarius Sneed, James Robinson, Daz Newsome, and a Kirk Cousins laser for the Vikes.
Paul, it got awfully late on Friday night.
It was way too late.
We really weren't thinking very...
Next time we do something like that, we need to start at like 9 o'clock. You just never know. It takes a group of guys to be in the mood to do it, in order to do it. So you just kind of roll with it.
He said.
Jordan Poyer. It wouldn't even have been so bad, but we had to get it sent out because I knew if we got it started, the post office would at least be moving stuff. They wouldn't be delivering, but they'd be moving because a lot of your guys' stuff is already like almost to you. Tyus Bowser, Leonard Floyd, and a Levi O for the Lions.
It got crazy.
It was fun though.
Super fun.
Darren Waller, Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra rookie for the Lions. Just a little ding down here. Right there. Load him up though right away. Jerome Bettis, laser for the Steelers. This one will have our laser or our silver in it. We have Dan Marino. D. I'm trying to remember. Falcons fan. I remember that. Tony Romo. Anthony Barr, silver for the Vikings. And a Prizm break. Herbert. Chargers have had a good couple of nights in the breaks. They actually got the jersey the other... Well, did they get that jersey or was that a different... I can't even remember. We opened so many jerseys the other night. They got a Keenan Allen jersey the other night.
Same to you, D's. We did. Hi, Steven.
Steven got that Keenan Allen jersey. I sent 3 jerseys to Steven on Saturday morning. He got a load.
Steven had a large package.
Mike Williams, Fred Warner, Hunter Long for the Dolphins, and a Greg Newsome II laser for the Brownies.
Oh. Yeah, after I said that, it came out. Yeah, I realized it came out kind of
What was it?
I said Paul's package was very large, or Steven's package was very large, and he said he had a what? Oh boy.
DeAndre Swift, James Harrison, Cam Akers, and a DeAndre Hopkins orange laser for the Cardinals. Going to Kyle. We have Justin Simmons, Anthony Ferkser, Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys rookie, and a Patrick Mahomes orange laser for the Chiefs. Paul, any jewelry laying around for sale?
Go to Goodwill.
Anthony Miller, Christian McCaffrey, Kyle Juszczyk, and a Dez Fitzpatrick orange laser for the Titans. Montez Sweat, Raheem Mostert, Rashad Bateman for the Ravens, and an Amari Cooper orange laser for the Cowboys. Silver in here, we have Khalil Mack, Brian Sight, Levante David, silver for the Bucks, and a Devontae Smith. You better open up a new top loaders. Devontae Smith for the Eagles and the new recruits. 1 second, I just have Carrie opening up some new top loaders. Who got Philly tonight? Kyle. Kyle, I don't know if you've been in here before, but this is like one of my favorite players right now. I think this guy's a genius. I say that every time, every new break we do. But I love me some Devontae. Okay, so we have Jalen Reagor, Sean Alexander, a Sam Ehlinger rookie for the Colts, and Elijah Molden for the Titans. It'll be coming soon enough. I'd have maybe remembered if you didn't get the 49ers from me. Bo Jackson, Traquan Smith, Quentin Nelson, and a Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. Ed Oliver, J.J. Watt, Asante Samuel Jr. He had a pick tonight. Of course, so did everybody else. And a Logan Thomas for the Washington football team slash Commanders slash Redskins slash we'll see what they are next year.
Yeah. See what they come up with next year.
That's just like you though, Paul. Try to trade to get more after I just gave you a Ravens jersey. Tremaine Edmonds, James Harrison, Deshaun Watson, and Asante Samuel Jr. again on the laser. Oh, you silly kids. We have Antonio Gates, Curtis Martin, a Tyson Campbell base rookie, and a Plaxico Burress New York Giants. Darn, Steven says. We have Alan Lazard, Christian McCaffrey, there's an old school Bengal, TJ Hushmanzada, silver, and a Jonathan Taylor fireworks for the Colts. I think Steven got the Colts tonight, didn't he? Yep. Yeah, I seen that. There's a few of them that have that. Who got the helmet? It wasn't the Cowboys.
It was Steelers.
Steelers got it. Jack Ham. LOL. For sure, though. It was a fun night altogether. It just was. It just was. I'm trying to get more of them helmets. They're just hard to find. Chris Jones, to where you can actually like put them in a break and still do okay. Russell Wilson, Jay Tufeli, and a Rashad Bateman orange laser for the Ravens. Not any real big cards out of the card break tonight. Probably the Jags did the best with the two T-Laws, I would say. All right, so now we move to the big thing, the thing that basically brought everybody here. We are going to do the random when we're done. Don't forget. Yeah, Paul got the Suggs jersey. I gave him like 4 teams that he wanted, and then he says, what did he say? If nobody gets the Ravens and whoever, nobody buys them, send them home to daddy. Okay, so we will run this when we're done, or the random spots. There's 2 of these left, or 4 of these left. There'll be 3 left after we do the random, so if anybody wants to buy those, there's 3 left. They're $5 each. If anybody wants to buy one of those, we will run that race too. So this is, of course, the jersey. It is... Who'd we hit the other night in these? We had Keenan Allen in these jerseys. The Terrell Suggs came out of the TriStar. These jerseys had Keenan Allen. Steven, who else did you get?
I cannot remember.
But the team on the... Oh, yeah, Kenneth Walker. There was one more.
That's right.
Oh, he had the Bryce Young still. He still had the Bryce Young. So Bryce Young, Keenan Allen, Kenneth Walker. That's right.
Yep.
So, Bryce Love, actually,
Bryce
right?
Love.
So these jerseys, whatever team is on the jersey is a team that gets the jersey. If it's a Tom Brady in a Patriots uniform, it goes to the Patriots, etc., etc. If it's a college jersey, like if it's a Randy Moss in a Marshall uniform, it would go to the Minnesota Vikings. That's the team he played for the longest. If it's somebody who's currently playing, it would go to the team they're currently on. For instance, a Rob Gronkowski college uniform would go to the Colts since he is no longer in the league, so on and so forth. Any questions on that, huh?
Go the Colts?
No, the Patriots. Did I say the Colts?
Yeah.
It would go to the Patriots. My God, I do this all the time. Thinking too much. It would go to the team they played for the longest if they're in college.
That's why I was confused.
I'm glad you
Did I
said
miss
something. Yeah, Steven's on top of it. He says Colts. So good luck, everybody here. Who do we got to say? Chris, I suppose, tonight. Good luck, Chris. No, we'll say that in the group one. Good luck, everybody. We cheering for everybody. Good luck. Anybody see it? I saw it. It's a rookie jersey, I will tell you that much. It is a rookie. For a team with a black uniform. It is, I don't think it's Pickett, but it is the other. Oh my God, it is Pickett. I thought it was Pickens. That is Kyle, your second jersey already.
Kyle.
I thought it was George Pickens right away. Kyle with his second jersey in our breaks.
Boom, he says.
We are hitting the AFC North jerseys like crazy. Huh? Custom, yep. It is a custom. But there you go, Kenny Pickett.
Wow.
A Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. Carrie, I'm going to hand this back to you. Let you fold this right here. Come on in. Kyle, what jersey did you hit the other night? You hit a good one the other night, too. Yeah, we're going to take a picture of that, too, before we put it on. Yeah, that's right. That's right. LT, Lawrence Taylor for the Giants, for sure. Again, Kyle, this will be sent out right away tomorrow, unless you want us to wait, but otherwise we'll send your stuff tomorrow. Anybody else that wants us to wait, please let us know. If you don't want us to send it, who do we have so far that didn't want it? Chris said to wait. If anybody else wants us to wait, let us know. We can save you shipping on breaks throughout the week. We do have to do the random yet, too, before we get too far. You don't have to seal it up too nice. We got to take it out and take a nice picture anyway for the Facebook page. But nice. Kenny Pickett. You want to hand the computer up here? We'll do the random.
I don't think I have dice over here.
I'm sure there. Did you guys play Yahtzee at all?
No.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, here we are. We'll do the random for a spot in the duck race. I tried to make more room. Dang it. I knocked down Facebook. There you go for Facebook. All right, so we have... What? Did you see my Olaf pants? I love my Olaf pants, Jen. Jennifer
so
Martinez, Baltimore and Carolina. That's right. I was going to say something to her.
She was the one you said was from Nebraska.
Yes, Jennifer, you are from Norfolk or whatever. We call it Norfolk when we're down there. I spent a lot of time in Columbus, Nebraska in the summertime. So welcome in on Facebook, Jennifer. Not too far away from where we spend some time in the summer. Nice Olaf pants. That's hilarious.
I know.
She's seen them.
That's great.
Yeah, the kids love when I wear my Olaf pants. All right, so we have Kyle has 5 spots, Juliana with 1, Jimp IGR 0 with 1, Chris with 3, Steven with 7, Boys of Summer with 1, and Posty Sports with 1. This will be, I gotta zoom out here so that we can see the dice. That old dusty computer. A 3 and a 4 for 7 times. A 3 and a 4 for 7 times on the random to see who gets the duck spot. There's 1. Gotta zoom this out. I don't like how that looks. It gives me a headache. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Jimp IGR 0 wins the free spot in the duck race. I don't know if they are here. Facebook or eBay name JIMP IGR 0. First break with us tonight. Actually, I think it's his first break, period. Wins a free... He messaged me before the break. Wins a free spot into the gold standard race. You can claim your spot. Let us know what number you want. You have 5, 6, 8, or 9. If you don't let us know, we'll just plug you into the top one. You'll be number 5. Let us know if you are here. In the meantime, we can get this thing out. In the meantime, if anybody wants to do any personal stuff while we wait, or buy a spot in the duck race, the duck race spots are $5. Whatever duck wins the race will get a free spot in these. It's a $60 spot in the gold standard break. Second place will get a free entry into the next duck race. So if anybody wants one of them, there's 14 spots altogether. There's 4 left, 3 left after Jimp claims one. If anybody wants to do one of those, you can. And then when we do personals, if anybody wants to do any personals, you can pay for those on any of these. Try to get this on so both can see it. PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And we'll rip personals, anything anybody wants to do. Otherwise, we just hang out and chat, kind of hang out for a while.
Over here.
There you go.
You get,
Jimmy, you get a spot in this duck race. So it's a $5 spot. It's just a free spot. If your duck wins, you'll get a spot in the free, or you'll get a free spot in the $60 gold standard break. There's $60 a spot in the gold standard break. So you'd get a free spot in there should your duck win. But you got to win the duck race first. It's just a free random thing we do every night. So you get a shot on that. If you pick a spot 5, 6, 8, or 9, we'll plug you in one of those. And if that duck wins, I save everybody. I write everybody's names down on here, unless we really know them, like Steven and Paul. Kyle will be soon to be in one of those deals. Kyle's been here quite a bit. So it's just a random thing we do to just try to give back. Jennifer, now that you're on our Facebook page, if you go back, I do this every night, usually about 2 hours before the breaks start ending. We'll put a thing on, usually, depending on what we're breaking. He wants spot 9, Jimmy. What we do is, depending on how valuable the break is, or what we have into the break, so to say. Oops, I don't want to put Jimmy. I've got to put Jimp IGR0. So what we do is we do this every night. If you buy every team after the third team, you get 1 free spot into the random, or after the second team. So if you buy 3 teams, you get 1 spot in the random. If you buy 5 teams, you get 3 spots in the random, so on and so forth. And then anything like tonight's break, it was if your team sold for over $25, you got a spot in the random. And if you bought a team for 50 or over, you got a free spot altogether in here. You don't have to do the random. You just get a free spot. No team sold that high tonight. It was kind of a quiet night, actually, break-wise. But so that's how we do that. Hopefully we can get you around for another break. And I know you bought 2 teams tonight, Baltimore and Carolina. And nobody goes home empty-handed. We send something. Yeah, that's what part of it is too, D. We send everybody something. We always try to make sure everybody gets 2 top-loaded cards and everything else. It just helps out with shipping. We try to do that. And then unless you buy like 8 or 9 teams and you have one team kind of get skunked in the middle, we'll combine your stuff together. We're quite a ways away, Kyle, from actually breaking the gold standard. We only have 1 spot claimed in the gold standard. This would be, the duck race would make 2 spots claimed. And if it don't take off real soon, we'll probably hex the gold standard break and give anybody that would have won a duck race spot a $60 store credit, or that wins the duck race if they were to win the duck race. I think we're going to get through the gold standard, though. We just got to get people to start claiming spots. Steven claimed a spot. They're $60 a spot, and I'm not asking anybody to pay for those yet. I'd like to see it get 75% of the way full, and then I'll say, hey, we're getting close.
No, he just means you can.
Yeah, okay. But that way we can, and you don't have to pay for your spot. If you want to claim a spot in the gold standard break, I'll let you know once we're 75% full. Hey, let's everybody start getting together and paying this so we can get rolling. We'll do that way, so that way people claim it. I don't want anybody to pay, or a couple guys pay and then have to sit and wait if it takes a while. But I also know if people don't start claiming, it's never going to fill up. So if you want to claim a spot in there, go ahead. There's 21 cards in these 3 gold standard boxes. And I do have to actually clarify something. The other night I lied. And I realized it after I said it, and I forgot to clarify it. But there's 5, I said there's 15 autographs altogether. There's not. There's 15 autograph or mems in each one, and every box has 1 RPA. So we'll do spots. When we do that, it'll be like this. It'll be 1 through 1A, 2 through, or 1A through 1G, 2A through 2G, and 3A through 3G. And how that'll be is like box 1. The card on top will be card 1A, and then 1B, 1C, and it'll start at the top and go down. So usually towards the back is kind of the better spots. You'd kind of want to get like 1F, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, 1F would be a good spot, so on and so forth. But that'll all be randomized once we get it full. So Kyle said he would fill that up. So you need to type in duck race and get that pulled up. Kyle will take the last 3 spots. There are 3 of those, Kyle. I better put it like this because that's how I got him on the first one. So there you go. That will be duck race number 1. First place will get a duck, or we'll get a final spot in the break. Second place will get a free duck into the next race. You got it up? We'll do a 30-second duck race.
I'm going to just hand it to you.
That's fine.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's fine. Unplug the printer from there.
That's this one?
Mm-hmm. That'll help a little bit. Should anyway, right?
I would think so.
Room-wise. Jimmy, the Bengals tonight were pretty quiet. Pretty quiet tonight for the Bengals. You had a couple of the orange laser cards. Let's see here. I don't think he... Oh, yeah, here. You had a TJ Hushmanzada, silver. What else did he hit? Them are the big ones right to start with. There's a few other ones too. I know he hit an orange laser. No, I don't. There wasn't a Jamar Chase tonight. Tonight was one of the rare nights where no Jamar Chase. But okay, so we're going to have 14 numbers. I'm going to do a 30-second race. All right, is everybody here? That Burrow patch auto. Paul, don't even go there. Should have PayPal for the 3 spots. I didn't even check, but I have a jersey of yours if it's not there, Kyle. LOL. I'm not too worried. All right, so... good luck, everybody. Let's better say the spots, huh? Number 1 is Just How 13, a.k.a. Table Breaker. Number 2 is RG Online Store. Number 3 is Dan Bronco Fan 520. 4 is Stephen K. 5 is Kyle. 6 is Kyle. 7 is Paul. 8 is Kyle. 9 is Jimmy over here on Facebook. 10 is Stephen K. 11 is CMill_4897. 12 is Stephen K. 13 is Kyle. And 14 is Cleewalk, which is Clint. Haven't seen Clint again for a while. But good luck, everybody, on the duck race. Here you want me to zoom in a little bit, or is this good enough on YouTube? Whoa, yeah, we ain't doing that. That'll give everybody a headache. Get out of there. This is where we're going to be. I'll try to get a little bit closer so you guys can see a little better. Can still see good on both of them?
I think so. Don't press buttons, though.
I'm not. I think I got it in a perfect spot. Am I blocking the finish line for Facebook or for, yeah, Facebook? There you go. You're in a good spot. All right. Good luck, everybody. And the ducks are off. Who's duck 6? Right to the front. That's Kyle, the red duck. Who's on the outside one? It's 1 and 13. Remember the 2 ducks that are flying. 1 and 12.
Oh, here comes the 8.
It's going to be Table Breaker with the free spot. Table Breaker will get the free spot into the final. He's not even in here tonight. No, we don't want to race again. We want to see the final. Second place was number 3, Dan Bronco Fan. So Dan Bronco Fan will get a free spot into the next break or next gold standard duck race. But Table Breaker with the win.
The streak is alive, Paul.
And Dan Bronco Fan gets second. So he'll get the other free spot. So that is it for the duck race. Who ran third and gets the first real loser? That's Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. You are a winner tonight with a Kenny Pickett jersey, though. I can't even feel bad for you. Thank you very much, though, Kyle, for filling that. We appreciate it.
You didn't want any gold standard cards anyways, Paul.
So Table Breaker will have to claim his spot. I will get a hold of him on Facebook and let him know. Table Breaker actually hasn't got into it. Thank you very much, Kyle. Table Breaker actually hasn't got into a break in a while. He comes in and hangs out with us most of the time. But yeah, so there's our stuff. And then the other thing, too, and we will do this again, and I say this every night, and I didn't tonight when everybody was in here. It's thinned out a little bit. But if anybody buys a mega box or higher, we will give them a free spot into the next duck race. They get 1 free duck spot. That's a $5 value on a mega box or higher, and it doesn't matter if you buy a select draft picks mega or anything else. I need to actually put the /38 on the select deal because I have the blasters too, and I always forget to do that. Put them on there separate. These are probably too far away for YouTube to see. But if anybody wants to do any of those, we certainly can. I'm trying to get more of the mini helmets right now. I'd like to get more jerseys too. I got them kind of all planned out in breaks right now, but I'd like to get more of those. I know everybody really likes those. Jerseys are a hit. Everybody likes the jerseys. And tomorrow night, don't forget we have the Illusions break. Illusions and a jersey. And then Wednesday, we just have a score break and a jersey. So cheapening things up a little bit. On Wednesday, Illusions are fun, though. I like Illusions.
Are those the ones that have like some of the clear cards?
Yep.
Clear looking cards? Those are kind of cool.
There are some of those. They're nice. Something different. I want to do something different. Yeah, the score break's a little bit cheaper, but we got to punch that stuff out. And there's some people like it. Some people really do like it. You get a lot of cards in that. A lot of cards to sort. 5 blaster boxes, 660 cards to sort versus tonight, that was 120. So if you're a quantity guy, score is where it's at. That's for sure. But we'll do some more. We got to get some more jerseys.
Yeah, no kidding, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle, you've done good. I bought into probably 20 breaks with a jersey, and more often than not, we have the 49ers and got a nice, good for you. 22, I like Illusions, D, I do. I bought into probably 20 breaks with jerseys. I never won one. Even the other night, like we usually have the 49ers and Patriots, we've never hit one. The other night we had, like seriously, we had 3/4 of the league or 2/3 of the league in a helmet and a jersey, and we couldn't even get either of them. That's how much we suck.
Sounds like a great idea.
That's a nice hit, Paul. There is good stuff in Score 2. It's just it's few and far between, which is why it's considered cheaper. But I mean, we could be opening hobby boxes too and getting good stuff. It just costs a lot for us to do that. And I'd love to do it. The other night we probably would have been able to do one or two of them. I've thought about throwing something together with all the H2 stuff we have. Throw in both H2 optics and the H2 Select. Maybe a Prizm T-Mall. Throw those 4 together and do some type of break, but you start hitting triple digits, you throw that much in there to do a divisional break. Be over $100 a person, and that's just not for everybody. That's all.
I'm still laughing that she saw your Olaf pants.
My Olaf pants? I know.
Nice Olaf
You have to go on
pants.
Facebook to see my Olaf pants. You guys like my Olaf pants? They're my Christmas pants. Make fun of them if you want, but they're sexy.
We like them.
I don't know about we, but you do.
Yeah, that's right. But do you want to build a snowman?
Ride our bikes around the hall.
I think he's about sick of snow as much snow as he's been moving around.
I could do without the snow. I am ready for a break from the snow. Did Chris ever answer us? Does he want us to send his stuff? I didn't see him say.
Did.
Oh, he said hold it.
Yeah.
He said hold it.
Yeah.
Anybody else, Paul or Steven, do you want us to hold it? I don't know if Steven's even in here tonight. He's been in and out a few times, but
he was. He said congrats on the jersey, and then I don't know if he's probably got a couple other things going on.
yeah.
Okay, we'll hold it for you then, Paul.
Atlanta and Seattle. Is that who you had?
Yeah. Well, here's a base card.
Yeah, here, right on top. You got a Russell Wilson base. No, we can hold that for you, Paul. Obviously, I don't want to ship. If there ain't much, we can hold it for you. You just tell us if that's what you want us to do, and that way it'll save you shipping for the rest of the week.
We'll put it in your storage unit.
I can message Steven on Facebook if he wants to do that.
Yeah. Burn it. I would gladly do that for you.
She does
Not a
like
big
Russell
fan of that
Wilson.
guy. Melt some of that snow. It actually did melt a little bit today.
Tried to.
Tried to.
On the concrete a little bit.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
anywhere else, no.
no. Hey, got to start somewhere. Right? I've just really never been a big fan of him. Yeah. I'm with you there. I'm definitely with you there. I can't stand Pete Carroll either. That's true. At least they got something, right?
What else we got?
Oh, we were talking about them. We were talking about the Seahawks still.
The Seahawks jerseys, yeah. Actually, that Kenneth Walker the other night, I think when Steven gets it and actually gets to hold it and look at it, it is actually cool.
It is cool.
Oh, D.
It
No,
actually has a really great matching shirt too. He
It
just
does.
never wears it with
I
it.
never wear the shirt, no. Kids love it when I wear that stuff. They think
Don't worry about it, he says.
I walk out of there in the shower. I walk out of the shower with that outfit on. The kids just giggle.
Yeah, they do.
I think that's so funny. They're comfy little pants, though, I'll tell you.
I know, I've worn them.
And then don't forget, join our Facebook group. If anybody wants to communicate on there, that's a good place to communicate too. What did Chris say? Looking for narrow down the teams or something?
Said I need to narrow it down to fewer
The
teams
minute
at
you
a
do
time.
that, because that's exactly what I did, and then I got so frustrated. I said, I'm gonna narrow it down and only target 3 teams, and then them 2 teams sold more than what I feel comfortable paying for them, and then one of the teams that I would have bought on a normal night hits a jersey, and then I'm PO'd.
Yeah. That's what would happen to me.
I cannot hit a jersey to save my life.
I have yet to hit anything in any type of break I've gotten into, pretty much.
What was the best one that we've hit in a break that we did? Like when we joined a break.
I'm trying to think.
What was it? Origins. When Origins
Oh,
came
yeah.
out, we were smacking Origins everywhere we went.
Yeah.
We were hitting Origins. And Absolute, we actually do have an Absolute break up. But I got into some of the Origins hobby breaks, and we got our butts kicked bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Of course, in 22 product, they're the 49ers. If I can do PYTs, I do. But a lot of the breaks I join into are actually random team breaks because you're usually a little bit more affordable and you have a chance to get, like in 22 product, you want the Titans, you want the Steelers, you want some of them teams, and you just can't get them. I mean, they're just too expensive. So in the random stuff, that's where sometimes random's better. You know, like, for instance, that gold standard break, you pull a Kenny Pickett or and I don't even know that Kenny Pickett's that great. I don't know that. Nobody does at this point. But Steelers fans love that man.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh story. It's always going to have a value to them. Treylon Burks, like I said, for Tennessee, I love Treylon Burks. Chris, I've tried to do the random ones. I have tried and tried to set things up on here, and they just don't seem to be. Oh, D, you're going to love us. We're going to have a bunch of those coming up. I think we have one this week sometime. Maybe Thursday. Yeah, the other night, what did we hit out of our one the other night? Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep.
Auto out of a blaster. Or was it a mega? I can't remember, but it was good. It was a nice card. So we've hit good stuff in the draft picks. The only thing, like I said, I know I've said this a few times, Carrie and I absolutely hate sorting that when we're done with the break. Oh, that is rough. Sorting by teams, that is a rough one. Nice. I like
Nice.
Dotson too. See, that's the other team that sells cheap in 22 sometimes that I don't think shit is the Commanders. Every now and again you see them sell reasonable, but most of the time you can get them fairly cheap.
Yeah.
Julio has been everywhere. And watching the Cardinals game the other night, AJ Green, is that the AJ Green that used to play for the Bengals that still plays for the Cardinals? Because he is like falling off the face of the earth. Remember how good he used to be? I like Robinson too. See, Robinson's good. Seeing that, like for Tennessee personally, I like. That's why I like Tennessee is I like Treylon Burks and 22 stuff, but I also like Hassan Haskins too. If he wasn't stuck behind Derrick Henry, I don't know, maybe it'd be different. That's crazy to me, isn't it, Chris? Like sometimes when you're a player like AJ Green was, I mean, at one time he was Jamar Chase level, if not better, for a long time, and then he just like if you get to the point where he's at now, it's like, dude, just retire, please. Like, have a little legacy behind you. I don't understand that. Yep, Drake London, for sure. Oh, D, I gotta show you a card I just got. Next break you get into, let me know if it's something you're interested in. 1 second. Where is it?
Do you have a Sauce Gardner Gold Standard auto?
I do.
Kyle wants to know if you want to make a deal. He likes him.
Yeah, I have one. It's on eBay. 1 second. Okay, where did I put those that I just... I think they're right in here. Who liked him, did you say?
Kyle.
Kyle likes him. I'm going to throw this down so D can see it, but I pulled this out of an absolute blaster the other day. Now, what was I going to look for Kyle? I can't see comments when I'm looking, honey. Is anybody saying anything?
He said, nice. Absolute Blasters have treated me like crap, he said. Oh, he said he meant... Oh, sorry. Never mind.
What?
He got a decent numbered Ritter patch out of a hobby.
Boy, when I go through this box, I forget about some of the stuff I even have.
So much.
Yeah. Where's he at? There's the sauce. There's the sauce. See, and I've seen like the hobby boxes I was super disappointed in. I did do some blasters. I ripped some myself. Yes, you don't hit great, big, huge numbered cards or nothing, but for the amount of money it cost you to get into those compared to... I had 2 of them. I sold one. One of them sold on eBay already.
Yeah.
This one has 3 patches on, is numbered to 149. The one that actually sold was numbered to 199 and only had the auto, so this one's actually a little nicer. The sauce. These are still my favorite ones right now, though, value-wise. Like I said, I'm a 49ers fan. I usually don't even sell my stuff, but whoops. No, D, that's fine. That's why I created the group, is so people could do that and talk to each other. Absolutely. We want to encourage it. Even if it's a for sale post, we do not care. The only thing we're not going to let go in there is breaks. Advertising breaks. Anything else is free game for sure. Show everybody your stuff, but yeah, because that's the thing. We'd all rather. I like having the groups to trade and stuff, because that's what I'm the same way. I would rather trade than buy. I don't buy singles and stuff very often. I'll buy into a few breaks here and there, but I don't. I don't. That's nice, Chris. That you and I could talk about. If you join the group, join the page and the group. If you join the group, you'll see my actual Facebook name. That way you can message me on there on a personal level, and that way I can get back to you a little faster and stuff. Sauce. Do you have any other sauces?
Remember, I guess.
But yeah, like, see, when I did the absolute big break, like, these were some of my best cards. I mean, these are the thick ones. These are just normal. I actually sold one of I had 2 of these. I sold one of them today on eBay for, I think, $4 or something. But absolute, the hobby, I was unimpressed with. Even the blasters, they're not. I don't think they're as low as what you would consider like score. But they're definitely not Prizm or Select or Optic or anything like that. But they're still fun. They're still fun, and you're chasing cards still, so. You hit one of them big ones, it could work out. It could work out, for sure. But yeah, if anybody wants to do a personal or anything, and then... Okay, so I'm pretty sure we come to the conclusion that we're holding Paul's. Is that correct?
Yep.
And Chris, I'll message Steven. I haven't seen Steven in here much. See, dude, that's my thing. If we could build a big enough following on Facebook, I'll buy more expensive stuff. I'll get more expensive stuff in. But, like, I can't put stuff like that up on eBay. You know, you start spending a lot of money on stuff. It's hard to put it on eBay because there's nights where a all retail break will sell for $600 worth of bids, and it might be $240 that you have into it. But then there's nights when you do... like, we tried to do some big 10 box mega boxes and stuff, and it'll sell for like $420, and we lose half of what we had into it. So, like, I would much rather do some of the bigger stuff on Facebook if we could. Down the road. That's kind of why I want to set some of this up. Plus, I can do it cheaper that way because the fees you have no fees at all. So, over the course of time, I'd love to get everybody moved over there if we could. I mean, we're still going to have some teams that go to eBay that don't, you know, will say, hey, we're going to break this tomorrow, put up a post at noon, and whatever doesn't sell by 7 o'clock at night, that night goes to eBay for the next night to end in the day, so that way we can still break it the next night. But that is what I would like to get to, absolutely. Yeah. I see a lot of people, though, with the breakers. I see what you're saying. see a lot of breakers, though, that get negative feedback because people try to join late, and even if they put it in their post, um, join early, it's private, we got to approve you. They end up missing the break, and then they're upset about it. They even go back and rewatch it, but they're still mad. Like, especially if they don't hit, then they're just mad. That's what the missus is for sure. The missus has not been checked in with me over here all the time here lately. We get through the break, and she tends to wander off quite often. Wander over to the couch or to the chair and go to bed.
Hey, I'm still here.
You weren't.
No, I was trying to get Sports Center up.
Yeah. Well, this ain't Sports Center.
There's an error.
She was really good about it, but she's been super busy at her salon with all the everybody wanting to get in before Christmas stuff. So she was doing that, and then we had all the snow, and people now are pushed back a week. So you want to do a Contenders Blaster, Steven? Like I said, guys, I will do it. I will do it if we can get some stuff up. Yeah, if you have set costs for at least a few teams, it will make it easier to kind of figure out what to do. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'd love to. I would love to do more of that. Because we have, like, downstairs, what do we have right now? Like, 25 Mosaic Mega Boxes. We have all the I mean, we have some hobby box stuff here, but I know, we actually, there's very few of them. There's one breaker from Tennessee, actually, that we go on and watch, and we really, really, really enjoy. But we haven't even been doing that lately because even he's gotten a little bit Steven, we're talking about getting some more Fanatics boxes and hobby boxes and stuff like that. And I said, I'll do it. And I have no problem getting that stuff, but I wanted, if we do that, I actually missed out the other night. I could have got 20 H2 selects for less than $150 a piece. And I didn't get them because I was so disappointed with our first H2 break. And I have a really, really, really hard time selling that. I do. I just, if we have a group that's interested in that stuff, we will 100% put it together. The other night, like the other night on Friday night, wasn't it? When we had a group together that was just pounding stuff, we could have gone through some hobby stuff that night probably. But I know me and Carrie tried to go through and watch, like when we go to bed, we go through our TikToks and scroll through that, and we of course both watch a lot of those, and yeah, pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing because everyone's always screaming on that thing. Oh, and it's like, just quit. I have gotten excited though a few times. With the jerseys. With the jerseys, I have gotten a little excited.
That's okay.
Like the other night when I thought we got a Stephon Diggs for Paul, I was pretty excited that night. When we hit the Joey Burrow, I was pretty excited. I didn't know that was a Kenny Pickett tonight. I thought it was George Pickens. That's what I thought it was. I was surprised how many people do like to select draft picks because I'm never a huge draft picks guy. But we've done a few of them and they've done so well, I've had no choice but to do more. That's on Venmo. Mom.
What am I supposed to look at?
Steven, Contenders. Maybe you didn't. I don't remember. Me too. I like them both. Do that, D. Absolutely. Join the group. Like I said, I should have put one of 605 Sports Card Fun group, and I might even do that yet, but just so that it kind of. Yeah, it is, Chris. It is. Oh, had to remind himself of what Contenders was. Yeah, Contenders is the one, little cheaper rookie ticket type stuff, and then there's every blaster box has one auto or one rookie ticket uh, memorabilia patch in them. What else? But yeah, I would definitely get more of the hobby type stuff. I would love to do it. It's way more fun to break because nobody's ever disappointed. And if they are, it's just they had a bad break, but at least you got to see some really nice cards. I would much rather do that kind of thing. Steven's not getting one now.
Okay.
He wants to do 2 optic cellos. You want to run and grab them?
Yeah. It's just the small.
Just pick 2 of them out. That's what Steven's going to tell you to do anyway.
Okay.
Thanks, Steven, again. We did one the other night. We threw one in one of our breaks, one of the jersey breaks we did. That was a nice card that I hit out of there, though. We hit a Trey Lance hollow out of there, at least. These are for Steven. Steven, let us know when you're ready. We'll tear them open.
Sorry, don't get my leg in there.
I agree, Paul. I have fun with it. The random thing. I will say this much about the draft. I think that's a lot of fun. The draft was a lot of fun, but the amount of time it takes to do a draft, they do take quite a while. Randoms are a little bit more efficient. Kind of keep moving. All right, good luck, Steven. Dak Prescott, David Montgomery, Frank Clark. Whoop, I fumbled Brett Favre. Michael Strahan. I had butterfingers compared to Brett Favre, sticky fingers. Lamar Jackson, Matt Stafford, Myles Garrett, Brandon Cooks, Jonathan Taylor, Ramondre, and a patty French fries on the green. And so you only get, that's the only thing I don't like about the cellos. You only get one rookie and one green velocity in them. Need to hit it downtown in one of these.
Every week. Still totally worth it.
The draft, I would do a draft, but we probably need to get more into it than one jersey and one blaster.
Yeah.
Need to make it worth doing, you know? Steven, I'm going to have a trade for you, I think. Irv Smith Jr., Devin Singletary, Brian Dawkins, Drew Bledsoe, Zadarius Smith, Jimmy G, Hines Ward, Michael Pittman, Alvin Kamara, Kevin Byard, Greg Russo, never mind, Trey Sermon, Green Velocity. I thought that was the other Trey. That's one card I do not have yet. I do not have. There's your Trey, your 2 greens, patty French fries, and Trey Sermon. And then who are the 2 rookies? Greg Russo And Ramondre coming at you. Boy, Ramondre, he's touched the ball in the last two. Yeah, it was fine. It went fair. It did go smooth. But for that amount of time to do it, one jersey and one blaster, that we need to add more stuff to it and make it a little bit more worth the time to do it. Not my time, but everybody's time. Steven, thanks for trying, as always. We'll, oh, Steven, now that you're in here for sure, I know you're here. Are you still... I hope you're still here. Do you want us to hold your stuff for the week, or a day at least, and keep adding to it to save on shipping throughout the week? I know you're one that normally does. Your stuff, you and Paul's stuff should be there soon. I did see that, Kyle. I seen it come through. It just popped up. I use my phone for the YouTube Live, so I haven't been able... I seen it come through that you sent a private message. I will get back to you on whatever the message was. I seen that there was a message. I just didn't see the entire contents. All right, we're gonna hold Steven that way, and then don't pay for your guys' orders if you
Steven did say hold it. Did you see that?
Yep, I did. I seen that.
Perfect.
Okay, Dee, we'll get that. Paul, Steven, Chris, they're all holds. There's two more. O'Connor, he's not in tonight's break, but we're gonna still hold him. And then Reckless. Reckless was not in tonight. He didn't even bid on a team tonight. Reckless must be busy. There still might be more than Russ. We just looked at the first card on top. That's why we laughed.
Maybe you got 2 Russell Wilsons.
Didn't even hit a Felipe Franks or nothing for the Falcons tonight. Oh, Russ is so bad. Russ is so bad right now. God. And how about that to be a Denver fan? Like, Russell looks so bad. You can't cut Russell Wilson because if you cut him, you only have like $108 million in dead money. And he also owns a portion of the team, according to that contract he signed.
He does?
Yeah. So you go through all that whole process with, yeah, Broncos country. Let's ride. For sure.
That's right.
You can't cut him. You traded away all your draft capital. You have to fire your coach, but I will say this. Normally I get kind of upset about first-year coach firings and stuff like that. This one I kind of understand. This one I kind of understand because the way his team has imploded the last 2 or 3 weeks, I mean, they can't even keep their composure amongst themselves. That's bad leadership. I mean, that's bad leadership. So I understand that move. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. For sure. Maybe you should just coach next year, Russ. Holy cow. Could you imagine all of his players looking down on him? What's that, Coach Russell, as they look down to their knees? No, I just have never been a huge... Like I said, I'm a San Francisco 49ers fan, so... Chris, they can't cut him. I mean, they just can't. That's too much dead money. I mean, you're just screwed at that point. You cannot carry that much dead money. It's crazy how much dead money there is. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. And Steven, what are they going to do with Malik? I mean, I know it's first year and stuff, but I'm hoping... No, that team's been terrible since Manning left. Horrible. And I went to one game for the 49ers in my whole life. I've gone to one 49ers game, and it was this year in Denver. We were in Denver when they were playing there. We went to the game and they lost to the frickin' Broncos 11-10. Most embarrassing thing in the world, and now it's really embarrassing when you look at how much it's... Steven, I don't know what to think on that Malik deal. I thought he'd be so much better. I don't know, man. I don't know. The one thing I like about Purdy, he doesn't run out of the back of the end zone like Jimmy G did that game. Looked like Dan Orlovsky. God, that was embarrassing. And I like Purdy. I do. I told Carrie, like, about that same time, because Purdy was actually dressing then. And so they kept him, and they traded away Sudfeld, or cut Sudfeld. I think they traded him, actually, or cut him, and then somebody else. I don't remember how it all was. But they had 2 or 3 decent backups. I mean, not great, but decent. And they let them both go to keep. Steven, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I really do. Because I have a lot of Malik stuff. I hope he takes off. And I don't dislike Ryan Tannehill, but he's had plenty of years with pretty good weapons around him to prove otherwise. And he just can't get over that hump either. So I'm hoping. We were actually talking about that when we had family over, and I said, "Oh, Steven's at the game," and my family goes, "Well, who's Steven?" We had to tell her, "Oh, we're doing this card thing," and nobody even knew what the heck we were talking about. That we were doing this and stuff. I mean, obviously my brother does, but like my mom, she had no clue. She kind of confused.
Except for we did play a pretty good prank on you on Christmas.
They did. I have all my cards downstairs on a shelf, all the wax on a shelf, and I had all that stuff down there, and I'm opening gifts from my mom. My mom never really gets us much of anything, us older kids. She gets the grandkids stuff, but I'm opening this up, and I'm like, what in the heck? It was Optic HQ. I said, where did she find one of these dang things? And so I'm peeking through it. I'm like, Mom, where did you get this? And she just started, I mean, her face was just red. And I was like, you sons of guns, ran downstairs and wrapped one of my boxes.
Yep, she told me to.
Had me going for a minute. I thought, geez, Mom, that's a lot of money. I didn't. Kind of surprised me.
My internet pal, yes, he's real.
I didn't open it. It's right there. It is right up there. Not gonna open it.
I thought it was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I went. My daughter is a huge soccer fan. That's like her favorite thing, right? So my sister called and was like, what do we get her? Like, she's so hard. Like, Avery's easy. You just buy her dolls and stuff or girly stuff. She still likes that. And I said, when in doubt with Cameron, just buy her soccer cards. And so she bought her like one of them $15 tins or whatever. I don't know where she even got it at, Walmart or Target or something, I'm sure. A $15 tin of Topps soccer cards. And you'd have thought that was the best gift my daughter had bought for her in the last 10 years. She loved that tin.
Yeah, she couldn't wait to open it. She
couldn't wait to open it. She had to get out the pad and everything to break on, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Then she's opening them, and as she opens them, she's showing my sister, and she's talking like we do in the breaks, Kevin Byard for the Titans. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. She's just rolling through all the names, except it was more like Hassan Hedgewick.
Yeah, hard to pronounce.
Portugal, Good night, Stephen. Thank you. Stephen, do you want your base tonight? I forgot to ask you that. I know Stephen a lot of times don't want it, but I guess he didn't say he didn't, so if he don't, no big deal. This is so far away, you can't even see it on the screen, can you? We won't be too far behind, Stephen. Get them posts approved. No base for Steven. He had a lot of teams, too. And then we'll just hold all that stuff as always, Steven. We'll hold it as always. Try to help out on the shipping costs throughout the week. And anybody else that wants to do that, just send us a message. Otherwise, we will get everything else we're going to get packed up as soon as we go off tonight. We'll get all the other teams put together. Stephen, Chris, Paul, Connor, Reckless. But, in fact, we'll probably go ahead and do that now. Sign off now. Thank you guys very much for another good break. Tomorrow night, don't forget, we have the Illusions tomorrow. Join our Facebook stuff. Where's our little sheet at with the Facebook on it? Join our little Facebook group. Oh, goodness gracious. Jump in there. Kyle, we'll get your stuff sent off tonight again. It'll be priority shipping, so you should have it by the weekend. But take care. We'll see you all tomorrow night for the Illusions break. We really appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one.